Hello everyone, and welcome to another Astroneer video, this time celebrating in part the 2-year anniversary by the 2-year party hat that we have on currently, but also playing with some very fun tools that everyone in Astroneer loves, winches and dynamite. Because I had this idea one night when I was trying to fall asleep, and I figured I might as well test it, and it successfully works, and it is very repeatable. So here I am showing you guys how to make a dynamite launching catapult in Astroneer. Now it's using the winches, which everyone always loves because they're wild and absolutely crazy. And essentially, I have these 4 attached to the 4 corners of this medium B platform, which again should look relatively self-explanatory. These are going to be what's going to end up pulling the platform to kind of throw something off in this direction. And then these 2 are our anchor ones. They're holding onto the back of it to make sure that when you release these ones, this will fly forward and then throw again whatever is on top of it. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting is I do have this winch that's down below where the platform is going to sit, and this must be connected to the front of it. Otherwise, the platform would be flat and level and you can't really throw anything. Placing that winch in that specific location angles the platform about 45 degrees so that anything you place on top of it can then be thrown. Now, if you wanted to change the angle and make it so that it goes a little bit lower, or change the angle so it goes a little bit higher, you would play with this winch in particular, of making sure that it is either further this way to change the angle downwards, or more towards the center to change the angle upwards. But you can play with that to make sure that this operates properly. Now, the main goal of this is going to be releasing these 2 winches to throw something. And I found that the best way to do this is actually with packages, and a singular button on both packages actually makes it so that these trigger pretty much instantaneously. Then our dynamite is actually going to be placed on a medium A platform. The medium A is pretty much going to be our delivery device, so to speak, and then the dynamite is going to be essentially what's going to obviously explode. That should be pretty self-explanatory. We don't want that connected. And essentially this being placed on top, it's a little bit finicky, but you kind of want it to get exactly like that. You want it to help stabilize this platform because the added weight will make it so that the medium B is kind of not going all over the place, but also this will angle out in the direction that we're going to release the B in. So we just need to make sure that we trigger the dynamite at the exact same time. And that's basically the entire setup you need. All you need to do is have your 2 anchor winches with packagers on them getting ready to release, and then these 5 need to be placed basically to make it so that you can figure out where you want the trajectory to go. Now ultimately it's going to be a little bit random again because of the shakiness, but if we release our button to send it all off, there you go, there was our catapult. And we can go and inspect the damage and see that, the TNT blew up and left a little bit of a small crater. That's partially due to geometry, but it's also a little bit of an explosive. But yeah, there's something that I'm sure people could have fun with doing this with and whatnot. But if you do go too far, you can get some issues with the platform kind of going wild and whatnot. But it's still a pretty cool thing of being able to launch dynamite kind of at your will. This setup's not too expensive to make if you're trying to do it in survival. You just need a little bit of steel for the winches, but ultimately it is also capable of being made there as well. So, this is something that's kind of fun, kind of, destructive, but at the same time it's pretty interesting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to check out Twitch as well, in case you guys want some live content, as I do primarily stream through there. But till then, have a good rest of your day, everyone, your evening, your night, whenever you decide to watch this, and we'll see you sometime soon.